I think the biggest challenge of running Loaves and Fishes during the pandemic is making sure that we have enough food to give to our clients and making sure that it's consistent. So once COVID hit, a lot of our volunteers, who mostly retired individuals, had to leave, and we had a lull, which is an interesting mix of having increased need for services but less volunteers, because I think we've stayed open this entire time, and our people are seeing that we're incredibly safe. Volunteers feel more comfortable coming again, and so we've seen a couple of our old volunteers return, but we also had new volunteers come.
Remembered a friend who had donated some apples here and some, I think, zucchini some time ago. And since it was close enough to walk to, I thought I'd stop in and see if they needed help, which was a yes, of course. They almost always do. Actually, when I first moved here, I moved from living out in the woods and not having enough work to eat regularly. So I signed up here, and I guess over time, as I started to work and had some available free time, I thought I'd, contribute back.
The financial impact of COVID means that our food costs have gone up about 250%, especially in the beginning. Food / materials needed to run the program. We still get a lot of food from Second Harvest Food Bank, which is wonderful. We wouldn't be able to run a program without their help. We have to buy additional items that they don't offer. We would have people bring reusable bags. We now have to purchase those bags and boxes to have contactless distribution, and all of that costs a lot of money. We've been very lucky to have great donors to help us out during this time, and we're hoping that it will last through COVID, since we have no idea how long we're going to be in this situation.
What do you expect things to be like when winter rolls around? Do you expect less people to come maybe?
No, we actually, this is our busy season just because people who work at the fields, it's not like the season, so we get a lot more busier than what we've seen today. Yeah.
There are also people who visit Loaves and Fishes that would not be eligible for services through the government, and so we are a resource for them.
Well, first of all, I live off my retirement check, and the rent in Salinas, they're too expensive. I praise God, thank God, I praise God that they let me get food in here, because I am not a Santa Cruz resident, Santa Cruz County resident. I'm a Monterey County resident. They're giving me a break. Praise God, thanks to God, thanks to them. Yeah, I depend on this food because, like I said, retirement check with all this rent so high, a lot of people. Well, I can't afford it that much, So, in this way, I can have more food in the table to eat, and then but I depend on this food.
When I was marginally homeless, that a lot of the stuff you couldn't cook, and they have a whole separate, package that they give out to people in that situation that has apples and carrots and crackers and things that you can eat whether or not you have facilities.
For families, we also offer emergency groceries, because you never know when something's going to happen and you need food.
Primero, pues, que paramos de trabajar sin paga. Segundo, pues, en que pues, los niños no pueden ir a la escuela.
In the pantry, we see an average of 45 to 65 families a day, and for lunch, we see over 100 people a day for lunch.
Yeah, so we're gonna make 100 bags today. So I'll probably make maybe a little bit over 100 sandwiches, just in case, more than we expect end up coming.
Not relying on it, but it is a support. It is, like I get paid like every 2 weeks, so it's like, it helps out definitely, like a lot of times at home, like our kids, like they'll throw his food, like going back to what I said, like we don't like, we're ungrateful a lot of times, for like what other people wish they had, and they don't. So it's like we're like I said, we're blessed to be able to have something that we can come to, like this, like for an emergency or whatever, it's like if you're homeless, like there's a place that you can come eat, like, and not everywhere they have something like this, So. I was just having a rough day, and I seen this note. I thought it was, my wife that put it in there, and come to find out that the people here had put it, And like I said, I was just having a rough day, and like I needed this, I needed it, and like just like me, somebody else probably needs it, like, They're like, oh, did you get a car? Like, what did yours say, son?
Mine said you changed the earth.
You changed the earth? Yeah? You don't even know how to read. How are you gonna? I play with them. Nah, but it's just like, man, like that's one awesome thing about this place. That they're very loving, they're very caring. Like pandemic or no pandemic, I gotta just better myself. For them, like
Access to food is one of our basic human rights, and to be able to provide for the community is essential, which is why we've stayed open this entire time.